Actually, let me start this recording. Folks, guess what? Talk about champions of champions. We got them here in-house at Gotham City Billiard Club in Brooklyn, New York. Actually located at 93 Avenue U in Brooklyn. I'm Upstate Al of AZB TV. You're going to watch Darren Appleton. He's playing Waleed Majid right now on our main table at a Doha. It's a race to 10. I like it. Okay, I was talking to Snooker off's camera. That's where I said I like it. She actually has a shirt on. The new shirts. We want to say a big shout out to Papa Tony out there, our man, Darren Appleton's dad and his mom and the whole crew out in the England side. We want to say hi from New York City. We're looking forward to seeing you soon, guys. We hope you're enjoying the show. We hope we're bringing it to you in the proper way. Waleed. I'm so screwed up.
All right, I'm back.
Thank you.
I was getting my official shirt. Waleed has a real methodical type of game. He's not mechanical in any way, but he's methodical. Gets on the table, nice stroke, takes his time. Should be an interesting match overall. Nice shot. Wow. What a gift at this point. Even in the beginning of the game, it doesn't matter because at the end, that still counts. Now, Al is working in the background for a second, but when he comes back, he can update the score. And Al, when you can update the score?
My man Ron Mason from Gotham City Technologies, working hard. Update on the score. Who's winning?
Darren won.
Darren won? Okay. Come on by. We're having a lot of fun.
All right, we have the update up now. Darren 1-0. The race to 10. And we have Waleed, who would have been in an even better situation if he didn't miss the 9-ball and had the breakdown.
All I want to know from Jerry Tarantola, all I want to know, Jerry, is who's the man? You are. Jerry T in the house. My man, what's going on? Listen, let me tell you something. Your eyes are open like the size of dollar bills, you know, the silver dollars. You're like a kid in a candy store. This is elbow to elbow.
On table number 3, we have Nelson Oliveira and Ed Cohen and Nelson number 3.
It's definitely a great World Cup. US Open is the tournament.
Listen, man, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Jerry T. A lot of people are comparing this tournament to the U.S. Open, and they're comparing the Steinway Classic to the U.S. Open. Guess what? We surpassed the U.S. Open. We're going comparing ourselves to the World Tournament right now. How do you like it? Coming from Brooklyn and wherever we are, Gotham City Billiard Club. JT, my man.
I think he's the kid in the candy store right now,
Oh,
Jerry.
having a great time.
We're talking to Jerry Tarantola.
Before I forget, Jerry, I just want to let you know that they did find some of your equipment that you left here probably a long time ago, like little stereo mics like these, but these are mine here, all right? And they do have yours in the cabinet, all right?
Great, I love Gotham City.
Yeah, yeah. They said, Al, is this yours? I said, yeah, this is mine.
And guys, while Manny's here real quick, let's just stop real quick. We were just talking, real quick. Manny and I, right here, Gotham City Billiards. Manny always comes out to support pool in the New York area, the tri-state area, no question. And he's been doing a lot to grow pool in Queens. I mean, I'm from Queens, so I've always supported what Manny has been doing. So the Steinway Classic is coming up. We were just talking about it. Why are you excited about the Steinway Classic?
It's the biggest field the East Coast has ever seen.
Sit down with Jerry.
We're going to do it quick. We're going to drop this.
All right, we're going to have a quickie interview going on with Manny Stamatakis from Steinway Billiards and Jerry Tarantola. And real quick, Al is just miking them up in front of the green screen for you guys. And in the meantime, Darren has made nice of this rack here. He's fallen just a bit shy of the position he'd like on the 8-ball, but he should make good on this rack. In the meantime, let me turn this over to Al.
Guys, we're going to step away from this match just for a quick minute or two because we got some guys back in the wings that want to say a few words. We're going to power them up. So don't mind us as we step away from here.
Oh, well, just for a quick second, you see he fell short on the 9-ball there before he turns it over. And there you have it, Jerry Tarantola and Manny Stamatakis.
Say something. Can we hear you?
What's
Audio
going on,
test,
guys?
audio
All right.
test.
Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. We have Snookalicious in the house. All right, rock and roll. We're here at the Gotham City Classic, the inaugural Gotham City Classic, Brooklyn, New York. And this is Jerry T. I'm Jerry T. This is Manny from Steinway Billiards. And this is a great event right now. 64 players from all around the world. And we're in Brooklyn, New York. I'm personally from Queens. I grew up in Queens, Brooklyn, Manhattan, really, the whole New York area. So I'm happy to see Queens rock and rolling, and Manny's a big part of that. So talk about the Steinway Classic, if you would. And, just talk about Queens, if you would, and pool in Queens.
Well, it's really hot right now, so Steinway Classic's going to be very big.
It's going to be big.
Yeah,
It is going to be
We're
big.
looking at about 128 players. So
You know something? I'm going to say the same thing that I said to Jerry. They were comparing the Steinway Classic to the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
Listen, man, it went way above that. Okay, it's now comparing itself to the World Open. These guys are world beaters here. We got murderers on the scene
Well,
here.
you definitely have, world beaters at the U.S. Open. It's definitely different event. But the events that are going on here and in Queens it's never happened here in the New York area before. But please continue, Manny.
It's going to be big. Mainly, all the players from the U.S. Open are going to come down and play, but not all of them. But we still it looks like we're going to we're up to 104 players right now.
104 players.
Yeah. So
Wow.
we're trying to sell out
104
128.
players.
It'll make 128.
So it'll make 128 clearly.
Yeah.
I'll be playing in it.
That's right after the U.S. Open.
Yeah. 10,000 for first, based on 128.
Yeah.
3525 Steinway Street is the address for your pool room, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So if you guys
in
out there
Astoria,
can
New
make
York.
it, you're
Or if
talking
you can't
about
make it,
having a
just
different-
order it on pay-per-view. That's it.
bang bang. We got to step away. We
All
got to
right.
get back to the match. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, good seeing you.
All right, back to this match. The score is 1-1. I'll update that for you. And that was Darren who did break the balls. I believe that he came up dry, and that's why Waleed is back at the table.
I'll tell you what, guys, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty excited about that green screen that we have working behind us here. It's like a new toy to Upstate Al. And, well, we keep adding things. And if you would like to help out Upstate Al, you know what? You can always do that. Anything that we make or anything that we turn over, believe me, we dump it back into technology to try to do a better job. So we're here, and we're sorry we had to step away from that, but I was like I said, sitting on the edge of my seat dying to try it. I'll get better at it.
Welcome back, Troy.
Back. What's up, Snow? I was going to take a little break. And things are moving lightning quick here with these matches. They're trying to have them roll along, but also there's a lot of things in the back scenes that they have to get done. And I think they're working out a little bit of...
Well, I mean, with any tournament, sometimes certain players are called to their matches, and then they might be outside, or so.
But they're starting
Of
right
course,
on top.
these guys are pretty much
They're ready to
on
go.
time right now, so that might be a factor a little later when guys might get a little hungry, might stop to eat something. Hopefully not too close to their match, because we want to get these matches out, especially for those of you who are looking at these great matches online. So, being the inaugural tournament also, it has its factors. We have live streamed from here before, so that's not so much an issue. But with some of the other things that Al has intended, as far as like maybe some interviews or something, we'll have to see. We'll play that by ear if we have time between matches for that. And
I will watch this as 2-1.
yeah,
I will-
it's 2-1. We're gonna have to wait for Al to come back and
Update the scores.
update the scores, unless you can move over and do that.
We should be able to figure it out.
I'm too far away.
And Waleed got that game.
2-1. Perfect. Thank you.
We got you covered. And this should be a really good match. They should go back and forth. Not many mistakes I expect in this match, because Waleed has been playing very well. He's a good player. I've only seen him recently play.
He made a pretty big mistake actually the first rack.
Waleed did.
He did. He was down on a 9-ball, very makeable, especially for their caliber, and he overcut it, cut it to the long rail, set up to the pocket, and it banked back and left Darren easy shot on the 9, taking first blood there, drawing first blood.
Got the jitters out.
Well, and with my lead now with 2-1, should have been 3-zip. But like you said, I expect a little back and forth going on. Safety play.
And all the matches are up right now that are being played. I don't know how quickly they're going to be updated, but they'll be within a few minutes. He's got to run around a room. It's only one.
Yeah, they're doing it. They're doing their best to get
Yeah,
those
it's a
scores
one-person operation.
Right.
Once you get settled in, you could rest assured they'll be pretty close to
right. And
on time. But give them a few minutes to get settled into the room and
yeah.
eye into each table, and then bounce back and forth.
Yeah, for those of you at home who are watching and would like to tell your friends or anyone else who you think might enjoy watching, the links are up on Facebook. They're up on Twitter. You know, as far as how to get on the pay-per-view so that they can watch. So if you feel free to tell your buddies about this wonderful tournament. Oh no. Ooh, that was close.
Let's go to a touchy situation here. A fairly, nothing's easy, but a makeable combination. And as long as he keeps the 2-ball rolling, he'll have good shape on the 2. But it's a chancy, difficult shot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm lost for words, but I guess he played something similar to that. I guess he was playing kick safe and trying to let the cue ball float down a little closer behind that 3-ball. But I guess he didn't want to take a chance and go for the combination. He felt more a chance of winning to shoot a safe there. Again, a little long on a kick shot. As you noticed, the tables play a little longer, I believe, on the rails. Although the 7's there, he does have the whole pocket. Darren's pretty comfortable in this rack right here. He doesn't foresee any real difficulties. Some shooting, but this is going to be his hardest shot.
Sorry about that, guys. Microphones are flying all over the place over here. I guess these guys kept the score up to date, 2-1. Uh-oh, a little too close to your work right here, Mr. Appleton. Wow. If he does shoot it this way, he doesn't want to move it too much. He just wants to feather it I like this safety better.
Yeah, mousetrap.
Yeah, but you don't want to leave the bank shot, at all. You got to try your best just to get get that cue ball away from that 8 ball as far as you can. I like this shot. You got to watch the scratch, feather it, and leave the cue ball on the short rail. If he makes it, he earns it. Well, that's kind of hard. Where are we going with the cue ball, Darren?
He's going right. He's going to corner hook him.
Well, that isn't too bad now.
No.
But it leaves a free bank. You got to hold the cue ball and just go up and down the table.
Well, if he feels aggressive enough, he can bank that to the side pocket. And cue ball goes straight up and down.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly what I said, yeah.
Or float it in the side pocket.
Ooh, that's a tough cut.
Leave the cue ball there.
I like him banking it up to the short rail. How about that?
Yeah. That's nice.
That's what I like.
Double bank there.
No, put it up on the short rail. He went for the long bank. Oh, I don't know if I like that. I mean,
Two-way, sort of a two-way shot.
sort of, but
I like Darren shooting this for my money now.
I like Darren shooting anything for my money.
Not that
All
8
right.
ball when he was frozen to it.
Yeah.
He was very aggressive there by that long bank. He took a shot at it. He played safe.
Well, if you took a shot at that bank, is he going to take a shot at this bank?
He likes playing these little tricky kick safes, and he's got a real good opportunity at one right here.
Well, if the 8 ball goes into the side pocket, we've seen that happen a bunch of times. He's got to be real careful because
Right,
then
I'll take it.
Darren takes control of the table.
Yeah. He can either shoot a real long 9 that's not frozen, or let me shoot again.
Looks like he's going to bank this in the bottom left-hand corner. That's what he went for.
Yeah, he's going.
he was feeling aggressive, but he kind of just gave it back.
Yeah.
Straight draw almost.
Yeah,
He's got an angle, but it's pretty straight. He's got to punch it hard.
tables play so fast, you just stroke it nice and the cue ball gets back there. That's all.
Yeah, get right
Perfect.
where.
Perfect. It's a hanger.
My goodness.
Wow.
Watch it hit.
That is the wow factor. He's hitting Waleed with the wow factor.
Good hit.
22.
Yeah, I'm sure he didn't want to get that close. But while he played that 8-ball twice on a bank shot, it was a little concerning if...
I think in the beginning of the match, you know, getting aggressive like that is really not that far out of the realm. It's really not that far out of the realm, you know, when you get aggressive like that. In the beginning of the match, I don't think he would get that aggressive if it was
Later.
like 7-6 or
Right,
8-7.
right,
I don't
right.
think he would do anything like that. But being ahead 2-1, let me take a shot at it. You know,
I
not
think
only once, twice.
I'd rather than bank that. He had an opportunity to cut it up the corner if you're going to bank it or play it in the side. I didn't like those two choices for those bank shots. I could have picked a couple better shots. But wow,
Cue ball in hand for Waleed.
should make them pay for that. These players, so you're not going to see Darren scratch too many times through the rest of this tournament in the side pocket. I'm willing to go out on a limb on that one. That may be the last time he shoots that shot, and not, you know, he can get kicked in, of course, but but I don't see him losing a cue ball like that again. I expect now, after the 2-2, the initial getting to know each other dance, you're gonna now you'll see not too many mistakes being made and some really tight saves. There'll be a little tug and war going on for like control of the table now. I think. The conditions are top notch.
The 4-ball doesn't go by the 8 is what he's concerned about. He's going to have to play on top of the 4-ball here.
Yeah, get on the short side of it.
Oh, he did for the bank.
Oh, I had the balls mixed up. Just he went long twice on it. Let's see if
He missed both banks.
Yeah, he missed both banks. He went long on that a little bit. It was short enough, so.
Well, you know that Diamond's bank different than Brunswick, so.
Yeah.
Diamond's off forever. Uh-oh.
Wow.
I didn't like
Ooh,
that.
no, I didn't like that either.
Looking for trouble.
For sure.
Looked to get underneath it and didn't get there.
Yeah, he's making a few. He's not.
Unforced errors?
Unforced errors on himself. He's not free stroking or feeling very comfortable. Making more trouble.
Well, you know, when you get out of line, sometimes it takes a couple of shots to get right back in line, and this will be the shot to put him back in line. The cue ball is going to travel. He wants to wind up almost straight in on this 8-ball, or with a little angle. Oh, he elected to roll it.
No. That was a big mistake right there.
And Darren Appleton. Looking to go up 3-2 here.
Yes, he does.
3-2 and the advantage of controlling the table, even though Waleed right now has the break. The ball's in his court because of the couple mistakes Waleed had made.
It's not you guys. It's Upstate showing off. No, we're just showing George and Tippy, just the little green screen action in the background.
Where's the delete button? I was going to delete it. All right, so what do we got here? Is Darren back up at the table?
No. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, that is.
I expect Darren to.
That's
Oh,
Mika,
Mika.
by the way.
We changed tables?
He did, but he's busy. I can't get his attention.
Okay. Let me look and see. Waleed, table 5.
Al just made a little boo-boo and
Yes,
put the
standby.
put the wrong table up. He was talking, so I couldn't get his attention. But that was Mika shooting on another table there.
Yeah, I'm sure most of the viewers wouldn't mind watching Mika either.
No, I'm sure they wouldn't.
There's 12 tables with 12 giants on them right now.
This is true. However, we're talking about Darren and Waleed, and it's Mika.
It's like, he changed his clothes.
Like an award show, wardrobe change.
That was a nice shot.
Yes, that was.
He's left a hit, but it was still they tied balls up, and there's going to be a little tug of war going back.
No,
bad
that's
hit.
bad hit.
Well, I'm sure he's aware of it, but we won't get involved if he doesn't pick up the ball.
Well, even if he doesn't pick up the ball,
He's still got a good save.
he's
The
still
same
got a
spot.
great save with the
Yeah.
same spot.
He's not taking ball in hand.
He's-
Look,
This is.
he doesn't. He didn't.
I don't
But
think
he's still on one. They at least make that determination right there and then. It was a bad hit. You're
Right,
on one.
right. You're
But
on one.
he's not going to. I hope that
See,
doesn't.
I don't know. I don't think he did.
I don't see. Well, this won't play out for 3 saves. I can see because Waleed got this hit behind the back.
It's still important. Look, he did it again.
No, that was a good hit.
He could have done it the same
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
again.
Yes, I think the ball's frozen this time. But yeah, and if it could have been, he would have been on 2, but Darren didn't say that that was a bad hit. They didn't make the determination.
Right, but I don't think that he even knew because although he had a great save, he could have got a better save.
So. Right. Gave
Because he
himself a
could
little
have,
more angle. or something.
right? He could have gotten behind the 4
Yeah,
with a
well,
better angle with the cue ball. You know what I mean? And then
That's-
he didn't have that behind the ball shot. Behind the back shot.
As there's no referee at the table, and it's up to the opponents to pay attention to the game. Look at this. What's he doing here? He's going to go to the rail again. Now, he's gone to that rail twice with that same ball. I believe there's a 3 times, right? That you can only go to the same rail,
I
same
believe
ball,
so. Yeah.
until a different ball has to hit a rail. Or a different, yeah. Another object ball or the cue ball has to go to a different rail.
Right, which
At one
is what's
point.
happening now.
Right.
So.
A little more speed, and he'll have the 5 block him out a little bit.
Well, I know. He's left the 1. I like him banking the 1 to the short rail. Cue ball come back around. That's what I like him
He
to
might even try and shoot this 1 ball because it's makeable.
I think he's going for the safe. Like that.
Yeah.
He hit
He
that.
could have played the 9. He left him and out. Darren's going to come kick at that 4 ball. Go 2 rails and slow it down with the. He missed it. There you go. Nice shot. Right to the middle of the table. 3's close to the pocket. Nice smooth sailing from here on out.
Looks that way.
An autopilot. Be nice to have an autopilot gear like these guys, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I think I look to make trouble.
That's an understatement.
No, yeah, I'm on a pool table.
No, not just there.
I don't like trouble. I like it on a pool table, though. For some reason, I like to punish myself. Other than outside of that, smooth sailing's the best way. Very nice.
Mika Eminem playing Evan Broxmeyer off to the left side of this table.
Yeah, Mika taking a
There's
little
Mika.
bit of a lead.
The upper
Commanding
left-hand corner
lead.
is Mika.
It looks like he's going to go up 6-2 on Aaron.
Well, Darren Appleton jumps out to a 4-2 lead here against Waleed Majid.
Well, he's made 2 or 3 crucial mistakes, and Darren punished him for it.
And it looks like Mika's just going up 7-0 now, right? You said he was
6.
leading 6?
No, it's 6 now. 6-2.
Oh, 6-2, okay.
And some of the other players you get to see there. Got everybody from around the world coming in yesterday.
Brian Yee. Mika, I don't know who's playing Brian Yee on that score chart.
That's Thomas Rice.
Thomas Rice.
Oh, okay.
Gotham City's
Lost boy.
Lost boy.
young and upcoming player. I was going to.
He went the polite way.
Let's see if Darren plays a cut break or he goes right into him solid here. Wow. Definitely looked like a cut break. Just
It was like
ricocheted off
cut
of it.
smash break.
Yeah.
That's what we call a break safe. He's got all the balls are tied up, and he left them safe. I tell you what, this is a better break than breaking them open nice, have them spread out, and not making a ball. Because these opponents, there's one key shot and they're out.
Absolutely.
Now we're going to have a really safe.
You got to be careful. Oh, you rolled out. Okay.
We're going to have a real safe battle here with all of these balls tied up.
This one ball is pocketable. He can cut this one ball and he can
Sure
back
can.
cut it in.
But the 2 is tied up a little.
Well, the cue ball's
has to
running
get-
there.
yeah.
You see that the big
Yeah,
window?
it is.
He's going to try and kill that ball that much.
Julie,
He can do it.
Julie Ha, and her husband Jimmy is in the house.
We're going to need bunk beds. Ed.
I'm going to Julie's house tonight. Jimmy, you listening?
The room is packed, by the way.
Jammed back.
He tried to bank it, and instead of cutting it, that cut shot was a really. He had a better shot.
Julie Ha, I'm sorry. Julie Ha just brought in a shopping bag full of goodies to die for. Oh, my God. Cakes and pies.
As a-
Egg clears. Egg clears? I don't know what you got there, but everything looks good. It's from the Chinese bakery.
For all the people familiar with Al and Al's love for food, it always seems to get back to that same subject, huh? Now, Darren's awfully close to be playing. The one ball's close to the pocket, so he can get a jump shot in here, and it's favorable to make it. Just don't hit the facing too hard, and the ball will drop.
Yeah, with the 2 ball being where it is, like you
Yeah.
said, it's okay to jump this shot here. Nice shot, Mr. Appleton. Perfect.
And position.
I can hear Tony Papa out there, Papa Tony out in England right now. I can hear him going, yes, what a shot.
Now,
Brute that he is.
Now he's almost dead straight on this too. I think he has a little angle to get over to the short side for the 3.
I don't think he can get to the short side.
Or he's going to play a combination.
Or safe.
Or
Just
safe.
roll the 3. Well, see, I like coming down and then rolling the 3 to the cushion and putting that cue ball in that pocket between that 4 and 9.
I like being aggressive at
But-
4-2 and putting a nail in it.
That's what Darren's doing. Well, you know what? You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. 4-2, he's got that.
And he just jumped to make that shot. and
Cushion.
Got position on it.
Yeah, you're feeling your oats, right? Absolutely. And a great straight pool player at hand. I mean, you know, Darren plays in all the straight pool tournaments just about, and plays the game real well. Really well. There's really not many games that happen on the felt that Darren can't play. Wow. 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 Julie is spoiling us right now. She is spoiling us. Wow. I got to mute myself just for a little while, guys.
Yeah. I'll continue with the match in it. Darren's in good shape to come float over for the 8-ball. Or actually, you can just go up, push it forward, spin it up to the center of the table, and play it inside. Hit it real good. It has an angle. We'll be getting ready to go up 5-2. With the breaker being Waleed. And he's in trouble. I'm looking over some of our other matches. Mika's up. Shane is down by a game, 4-3. Laurie John taking it to it at 4-1. Sean Wilkie and McCreesh. Looks like 3-2 with Wilkie being a favor. And he's battling there. That's a really good match. I'd like to see that. Table 12. Have to peek my head out there a little later. Some more great players. And looks like a dry break. And he's got a peek at the one, but the pocket's blocked off from that. But that 9-ball is not wired, but there's a shot here. A real nice shot too. Little right-hand English. I don't see him not shooting this. And maybe a 60% favor to making it. So I'm going to take a little look at it and relax. It's his best shot. This is like pull a handle. And you can play a little safe too. If you can, I say go for one or the other. Just shoot the 9. Control a cue ball to make the 9. Don't worry about what the 1's going to do. There you go. See you later. Nice shot. Darren puts another one up on the board with that unfortunate leave that Waleed left him with. It lined up really nice, and things are going well for Darren with the break. And at the table, we'll see how this goes. Wow, another unforced error on the break. He's going to have to straighten that out later in the tournament. Or he better straighten it out soon, even with this match. He does have a pretty good lead on a winning 6-2, but that's a mistake. You can see while he picked up the pace a little bit, trying to catch a gear.
He needs to try to do something, Darren.
Yeah,
He said all those unforced errors before is.
Yeah, and Waleed could take a real good come back a little bit here and grab the table. Say he gets out on this, it'll be 6-3 with the break, with the possibility of 6-4 and then in the match, putting a little pressure on back on Darren. Not that he can't.
If that's
handle-
possible.
Not that he can't handle it, but
No, of course not.
It's like I'm here, just in case. Might change some of the shot selection that he got, but you know what? It wouldn't have mattered on that 1-9 carom. Beautiful shot. It was just. He's got room for the 6. He's got. Looks like Waleed should have no problem. Just follow this up and 9 balls hanging.
Yeah, he's got to settle down a little
Yeah.
bit. You know, being aggressive is going to get you real hurt playing Darren.
Be too aggressive with that guy.
Well, he knows that.
Yeah, I know. They know each
You know,
other.
they hang out with each other when they're at the World Tournament in Doha and Qatar, so they're always palling around.
Waleed with 3 and the break.
I understand Papa Tony just called Darren on his cell phone and told him, look, take it easy on my buddy. Let him win a couple of games. Folks, I don't know if I flashed this up on the screen during this match, but right here, the Molinari glove. Please get on board with Ira Lee. We wouldn't be possible without all our sponsors on board. Of course, use the best balls that you can use on the felt, Aramis. And of course, the best felt to use, like it's on this, every single table in here, done within a week or two, Simona's Claw. 9 ball heading towards the side pocket. We might see a quick game here. If that don't drop, it does. It'll be brought up and on the spot as the 9 ball does not count on the break. First day, we would like to welcome everybody aboard that's purchased the pay-per-view. We want to just say a personal thank you, and we just wanted to let you know that the proceeds are going to Gotham City Billiards Club here in Brooklyn. And my reason behind that is I want to see Kevin keep this tournament going on a yearly basis.
It's in memory of his sister.
Yes, a recognition of Sharon, absolutely. I did meet Kevin's other sister, Allison. She actually is here in the room with her husband. The family came out for this one. Not only the family, the pool family, the community itself really come out for this one. And don't forget, November 1st through the 3rd, we will be at Steinway, bringing you another great 128-man field. And if you notice, the dates that I mentioned was November 1st through the 3rd. It's right after the U.S. Open. The U.S. Open is October 24th through the 30th down in Chesapeake, Virginia. And the AccuStats crew, Mr. Pat Fleming, Jim Fredericks, and the whole crew will be bringing that pay-per-view event to you from Chesapeake, Virginia. And you can go over to AccuStats.com. That's ACCU-STATS.com and keep abreast of, I believe I've seen there was an early bird special up there, if I'm not mistaken. I've been so busy and added a loop, so to say. But I believe Jim Fredericks had put it up there. Also, they have another Make It Happen coming up. As Waleed says, you got a 9 ball coming up, sir. It's now 6-4. If I'm right.
Yeah, 6-4, Al.
Oh, beautiful. I thought I had a co-pilot over here. Yep. The navigator's a little bit busy in the background over there. She's been busy for quite a while now. We're going to have to give Snooker a right hook and give her a hook.
Not at all.
She's not busy.
I was eating grapes. Al caught me twice while I was trying to eat. He caught me twice when I was trying to eat grapes.
Well, it seemed like Darren before give it a little bit of a cut smash break. Let's see how he approaches it this time. He went with the
Same cut.
generic cut.
Generic cut.
He scratched again.
Again?
This is
Wow,
the
that's-
third time this match he has scratched.
Okay, we should probably see something different from him next break.
It's what I said after the first one. I said, don't expect him to scratch again
Right.
for possibly the rest. And he continues to. I don't. If that's the plan, it's working because he's up. He just shoot it right to the pocket and like pass your break.
Wow.
I don't know what's going on here with that.
Despite that, he's still in the lead.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I got to tell you, I love these two guys in the booth. These guys actually come out. Troy came out last night and actually helped me wire the whole joint with all the cameras and the audio equipment. And now sitting in the booth.
I did a lot of pointing, Al.
This is all voluntary, folks. Let me tell you, Snooki, she comes all the way across out of Manhattan into to Brooklyn to help us out. And I just want to say thank you and a big shout out to you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Al.
It's a fine way to get premier parking.
We lost our premier parking. We usually had park in an alleyway. And it's actually a driveway that Kevin owns here on premises. But what Kevin did, because of the multitude of people that showed up for this event, is put tables and chairs in his driveway, which usually can take about 4 or 5 cars in there. So he put tables and chairs so people can sit outside.
I should just
Thankfully,
put
it's a
my
nice
car.
day.
It is a nice day. It's going to be a
Yeah.
nice weekend, the whole weekend.
Put my car out there, open the windows and the doors, and everybody can sit in there.
For a fee.
No, they get for free. I'm paying $2 for parking.
We'll put a monitor in there. For a fee.
You guys are silly.
I'll even pay. I'm paying for parking. The parking's. I should have parked a couple blocks away, and they have residential parking, but it is New
I
York
told
City.
you where to go.
I know.
You didn't find any.
No, I didn't. I wasn't going to drive around the block. I found something within a 2-hour range, which is fine. I can manage that. Jerry T in the house.
JT.
Yeah, nice easy stroke, and Waleed just moved the cue ball like 6 feet with a very moderate stroke. No problem. He matched up for the side pocket. And this might turn out to be a nice close to hill match, or uh-oh. I spoke too soon. See you later.
Oh, no.
And he shows his frustration by dropping the cue and conceding the game. So
Yeah,
that was you could just see his body language and some of the rolls that were going on. And you know what?
Unfortunately, another unforced error there.
Yeah.
So we're
Where
looking
he
at
could have.
He went back and forth and he scratched it inside. He's making an awful lot of mistakes.
we're looking at 65 now, right?
No.
No.
Waleed lost
74.
that. 70.
Oh, okay. I stand corrected. 7-4, Mr. Darren Appleton. Wow. So what happened?
He
He had control of the table.
He
didn't
did. He shot.
He did, and he lost control of the cue ball where he
He shot a 7 and it went back and forth. And
He
went
tried to bank it again?
No.
Easy
he
shot.
He cut the 7 in and came back and forth with the cue ball scratched in the side pocket. Unfortunate.
Careless.
Another
Careless.
Yeah, it was.
another
fair.
unforced error.
Yeah, very careless.
And the
Because he
7
knows
got him.
better than that.
I mean-
Now, look, a nice, beautiful open break, but no shot on the one.
He's got a shot at him.
Well, he doesn't have a direct
clear shot.
at it.
Yeah. After scratching it inside, that was a little punishment. Paying him back. Because he and you know what? This might be a good shot for him to shoot at. Because he has really no other shot.
Do you like playing 2 rails?
One rail?
One rail into it?
Yep.
You got to be real careful.
You
Real
know,
careful.
two rails you have to be. It doesn't really work well because the cue ball is.
Yeah, but did you see the look? Did
Yeah,
you see the top side of that one ball?
Yeah.
Be real careful.
Yeah.
here.
I like
Real
this.
careful.
I like this better. I don't mind going 2 rails. You know I don't. But this is he went too long. Yeah, he's not feeling it. The ball is in Darren's court, and I think he's going to run away with it here. in football terms, the end zone is right there. It's going to be 8-4 with Darren breaking. Let's see if Darren can get through this rack and then not scratch.
Oh, I've had that before.
Julie Ha bringing all kinds of gifts and sweets. Too late. And Darren taking a commanding lead here. Oh, did I go too far?
No, that's good. 8-4.
Huh?
It's 8-4.
8-4. I went too far.
No.
That's 9-4.
Oh. Yeah, you went too far. That's way too far.
I got 98-4. Just deleted 9 for me there. That's all right. 8-4.
It's 98-4.
That's a beating I would have got.
8-4, you said?
It's
Yes.
8-4, yes.
Okay.
All right.
8-4.
I'll have one of his computers is
Troy
a
is
Mac.
in
I'm a Windows
training.
guy. So it's funny. You gotta,
He's interning.
the right click and the left click's a little different. We're working on it. And he's going to not scratch this time. Okay.
Barely.
And he made the one ball on the side. That was a break plan he's been looking for the whole match, and he finally got one together.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he doesn't have the side because it's way past the side. There's a couple combination options and a safe option. It looks like I don't think he has the full. He had the whole.
How do you like threading the needle like that?
He had a.
Wow.
He had a portion of the pocket.
What a shot.
Yep.
Only a champion can make.
Not only the shot, that was the key shot of the game for this game, and it looks like Darren, unless he got himself in a little trouble, got a little careless on that. Yes, he did. He's going to play safe, I believe.
That's exactly what he called, Troy. I think you're 100% right. Yep.
Yeah, he got a little careless on that. He could have really. He knows.
He didn't get careless on the cue
Yes.
bowl. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
And that whole set of a little bit of errors. But you know what? He has a little room right there to. He was able to make that error. I don't believe it's really going to cost him too much. I could be wrong, but I foresee this match coming to an end shortly.
You foresee, huh?
Yeah.
Next match due up at 5 o'clock. We don't have it slotted right now because we have a losers bracket going on the B side, and
Oh, look at this.
we do have some matches on the A side that haven't gone out yet. But Tony said he's going to let me know well in advance, and I'll pass it right along to you guys out there.
Every other shot while he's just kind of rolling himself into trouble spots, and he made a real good shot on the bank. He does get out, though. He's very aggressive. He'll shoot shots, as we've seen in the beginning.
I think at this point he should be a little more aggressive.
Yeah,
Just maybe cautious on some shots.
he
if it
just got
calls
the
for it.
huge opportunity. Darren handed the table back over to him, where he could have just sealed the deal right there too. That would have put an end to it. Now he left the door open there. There's a little bit of
Wiggle
a
room.
little wiggle room where there's
Wiggle room? Wiggle room.
where there's because there's only one or two opportunities he's going to have from here, possibly one, and that's it. I mean, it could be over from there.
Well, it starts with that. And he's breaking, so.
Right. And we're going to update the score. We got 8-5. To look over some of the other matches, Johnny Moore and Shuff 6-5. Laurie John taking a nice little lead there at 5-2. House young man Thomas Rice.
Don't hold me to it, folks, but our next match at 5 o'clock, don't hold me to it, might be Jason Shaw versus Martin Diego out of Canada.
Might
Be up. We're still undecided, and that's not coming from me. That's coming from the tournament board because they're still waiting. They don't want to leave a table empty because Jason is not here right now. So I'm sure Jason's going to be here on time. But because this match looks like it's going to end quick, so instead of leaving an empty table, they want to utilize as much as they can because of so many players they have in the tournament. But I say leave it empty. It's only a 45-minute wait, or maybe even a half-hour wait, and we can always switch our cameras to one of the other matches that we have going on. We have them all going on.
We might get the interview that we've been talking about.
Or we can do an interview in between, have a little fun, but I'm sure you guys want
We'll
to
see
see
a
some of
match,
these
I'm sure.
champions out there, and if we got a match on the table, we can, whatever you want to do.
We're flying and we're at the controls.
We got it.
We could do some barrel rolls.
I'm afraid to talk over here. These guys are going to pull a mutiny on me. They're gonna
I'm abandoning ship.
These guys are great. All right, Mr. Appleton.
Mr. Appleton gave up control of the table before with a bad, unforced error.
He's going to look like he's going to be in some trouble here. He's going to be right
is.
behind that 9 ball.
Yeah, he
Waleed's got to be careful he doesn't pocket the 3. He's not going to hit the 1 that hard, so he's fine. 9 and 9 ball here, and the 5 ball in the way. Darren's going to have to either go 1 rail or 2 rails into this.
We might jump.
Oh, I like that jump bank, stick the rock right there for the 2. Wow. He comes with this. The
That's a
crowd out
shot.
there is going to go nuts. There's got to be, I don't know how many hundreds of people out there. He comes with this shot. Hold your ears, guys.
1 rail kick's a nice shot too because he comes off the ball. There's a lot of balls over there to tie up. And
I think
the
he's
cue
going.
ball-
Yeah, he's going to the air. See,
No.
To the air.
do I know my players?
Is he
or what?
really?
Yeah, he's going to the air.
Oh,
Come
no,
on.
he's
I
not gonna do
know.
this.
I've seen this guy do all aggressive
No, he's
things.
not doing this. Is he going to stick?
How you like it? How you like it?
Oh, did I call it?
Did I call that?
Wow.
I called the air.
You got it, baby. You got it. What a shot.
But he didn't
He
call
didn't
it.
call it.
And that's why
No.
the crowd didn't erupt. That's why we didn't have everything went haywire.
I've seen him do this stuff.
That was a
man.
terrible save. It was.
Why wouldn't you call that though? I mean, it was lying. You know, the balls were lying in the position where you can actually call that shot and play that
Well,
shot.
the cue ball was going to pretty much stay right there in the open, too. So even if he called it and missed it, you know, I mean.
Ooh,
You
Here's
couldn't hit it
trouble.
any better than what
Here's
he
trouble.
did. What
no,
he
he
did.
hit it perfect.
Yeah, but he's got the 5 ball trapped up.
No, yeah, I know he's got a problem there.
He's got the pocket, the side
But
pocket.
I don't
and
know.
he's got the true
Again,
5.
back to the other shot. I mean, why
is in
wouldn't he
trouble.
call it? Why wouldn't he call that?
Well, you know, he couldn't hit it any better. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, no.
I'll tell you why he didn't call it, because you don't know your player that well. Because if you knew him that well, he would have called it.
You're right. I didn't. I snoozed it. I'm fired. No.
Well,
No,
he
but
only has a side pocket here for a shot. This is a tough shot, and then he's going to play the carom.
That's a tough. You know, these pockets are tough. These are diamond tables. We're not playing on buckets right here. You're playing on a diamond table, and that's the kind of angle. And if you hit any kind of point, that's what's going to happen.
That was a tough noogie.
Yeah, that
But
was-
still, I mean, this is really no walk in the park for Daz right here, unless he's going to play the carom.
yeah, he's going to make the 4 and control a cue ball. As long as he stays off the rail, he's got the. He might even be able to make the 5. I'm not sure. But I think he's going to play the.
We got to make that.
motto.
4-ball Hurst.
Not,
Safety.
he's going to not like the next
You think
shot.
he's going to play safe here?
He's playing safe.
I would say so. Now, does he
Lock
tuck
the
the
cue
cue?
ball. Yeah. Because he's jumping too well to be leaving him.
No, but what can you do? You got to leave him
He didn't.
safe. What is he
Didn't
gonna
hit it as good as
I
he
know, he
wanted to,
didn't.
but
He
that'll
didn't.
work.
He's
You know.
struggling. Once in a while, it's good to see these great champions struggle. Makes them human.
Hold on.
Shows you the
They're
game.
human to me.
I know this is a.
The game coming back and saying, you know, I'm in control. The game itself.
I'll show you.
Oh, I
2
got
seconds.
you.
I'll show you in 2 seconds. Watch who sits down.
I see where
at
you're
the
at.
screen. Watch. Oh, don't let them know. Okay. Well, this is such an important shot right here. I don't want to break away.
Yeah, no.
But we got Julie Hahn and we got Annie Flores sitting
I
in our
don't-
green screen area. They don't know that we have it set up.
He's going to jump. And I would gather to say he's going to call this one this time, maybe. He played probably better off playing safe. And
Did he go to the pogo stick?
yeah,
or-
he did.
Like, come on, of course he's gonna.
Yeah.
The pogo stick. Boink.
I play safe and bring the cue ball around 2 rails and back into
He
that
might make
mess.
it as good as he jumped just now.
You should
Wow.
play safe, but call it in the side. Like the last one, he played safe and
Yeah.
he's powerful.
Al is dying to get that shot
Yeah, I
in the green
know.
screen.
And Darren knows he needs to hit this to have a chance for this rack because he doesn't want to bring this into his 8-6 match.
Well, as you can see, he's back right after his shooting cue.
Yeah, he's going to go kick at this. Camera 5, please. Take a look at it.
Octoman, is that what you called me?
I'll pan in the camera around. Let's see what we got here. All right, so he can go to the long rail, but that doesn't give him enough force to separate the ball. So he's going to go, looks like 2 rails come in short. And how do you hit it?
He hit it pretty nicely.
Yeah, that's a good shot. The 9-baller goes, wow, he gave it to
It
me.
was dead on Karam.
Wow.
I still would have let him shoot it. As many mistakes as Waleed had made this match. Anything's possible.
That was.
I don't like giving that up.
Well, look,
Well,
you keep your opponent cold. You don't have to shoot it. Sit down.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's my break.
hey,
I have my.
did you forget to do something?
Did I?
Yeah, the person's going to sit back. Well,
8-6,
no,
right?
not yet.
No.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, you forgot
You
to
got
do
me
that
nervous.
too, right?
It's 8-6.
No, you forgot to do the thing. The thing. You know the thing?
Yeah, no.
I got the most beautiful young lady sitting right beside me right here that would make you guys drool. Okay, let's go.
You're happy because she bought you all these.
She's got a
She's a
huge
sweetheart.
picnic basket. All right, Darren, to the break. He, out of the, how many times has he, it's 12, 14, 7 breaks each. And he scratched about 3 of them, I believe. Which is,
Well, you know, anytime you're playing 9-ball and you don't hit them square, and you hit them off just a little bit angle, that cue ball's got a good possibility of going in one of the pockets. Unless you're gonna, you know, elect to play a cut break, and you got the cut break.
he
down
did.
pat.
He played the cut break, and he went, once he scratched up in the corner the other time, he played the kind of the stun break, and he went right into the side. And then the third one, I forget what happened, but I know it's been 3 times that he broke and gave it up.
Do we have a break here?
May have a player's break. Jimmy getting ready to lag over there. It looks like a different match.
Looks like Daz took a break, huh?
This is they starting another match on different tables, I guess, too.
What was that, Jimmy Kong?
Yeah.
Who?
And I can't see. Well, the name's up top if you want to go back. But Jimmy is playing on that table. Oh, there we go. You know who that is, Al?
It should be right up there in the. I don't want to miss Darren coming back.
Guman.
Angel Alcanta.
Oh,
Ooh.
he's a friend of mine from Ohio.
Okay, now we got to go back here. As it looks like, did Darren come in? No, but we're gonna go over here real quick. Just hold on, folks. We got your favorite girls in the background. There they are, right there. Look at you.
They just
and they're
figured it
ducking.
out.
They finally saw the green screen and they're ducking.
They are so funny. How cute are they?
New toy in the house. That's broke. Try on the break. It looks like
So
the 8-ball hanging way up in the corner there.
It's so funny.
Waleed's
They can. I'm sorry. At the same time, they can just hit away.
Waleed's just going to lock him up behind the 4-ball. Mm-hmm. And that's a good save, too. That is pointed towards the bottom right-hand corner. He's calling this 1 ball into the bottom right-hand corner here. Swing and a miss. And how often do we see the cue ball travel completely around the table and not touch an object ball? None of the other balls. Ball in hand for Waleed. The score is 8-6. He's got an opportunity to go up 8-7 and him breaking if he can get out here.
Yeah, the little bit I see is he's got to get on the right side of the 3 ball.
Well, you got the 8 hanging on the upper right-hand corner he still has to deal with. I mean, if he wants to get on that side of the 5 and play that combination, totally up to him, you know.
Right. That's a good ball to get rid of, especially to come down for the 9.
Yep.
Unless you're real close to that 8, to get position
when
it's quite difficult.
It's a deep shelf on these tables, and that 8 ball's in there a lot further than what it appears to be. And the shape that he got right here, he can either go either way. Let's see if he's going to play the combo or get on his short side. He's playing the combination.
That's a good move.
I like that better.
Yeah, sometimes when
now you might make them bolt, so you got to kind of play in the middle of the table for the 6.
Good shot.
Yep. Waleed's starting to battle back. Darren gave him an opportunity or two, and he's starting to take advantage of it.
You know, unfortunately, in this game that we all love, something has to happen. Somebody has to win and lose, you know. It's nice when you got a road partner and you both go to a tournament and you both come in first and second, but there's always somebody that wins it.
There's only one winner.
Yeah.
Words from the wise man himself.
Well, I mean, it's just, you know, the way it is. Do you go to 3 rails, go inside?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 rails back out. Nice shot. And now we're going to possibly looking at an 8-7, which he does. And Waleed's going to be breaking.
Waleed's breaking?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I said. This
pretty
is so
strong.
important.
This is
Pretty strong.
the pressure might come into play a little bit at the end here because it's really been building. And as the player, and you're breaking right now, the best you can do is hope to put a good strike on the ball and play a shot. And you know, there's a little bit of a, even though this is a skill shot, this break shot, or whether it's a cut or he's going to punch it or hit it 100 miles an hour. There's some luck factor in the layout of what you're going to be left with.
Came up dry.
Came up dry, and he's going to be left kicking at a ball here. I believe Darren's going to play him in back of this 9 ball, try and lock him in there. Bring the 1 ball into the center of the table or over by the 5. played the bank. Well, from this angle, don't know if he can see the one, but he can see the backside of the rail, so he can always play that kick safe or call it inside. It's not a bad shot to call it inside here. Because you're really not going to. We'll see. We'll see what he does. Each shot's a little different.
He's got a lot of space behind that ball,
Yeah.
so he can actually call this in a corner if he was.
Or play safe and let the cue ball
Well,
slide over.
I like safe better, but oh, he's giving it back.
He gave it back to him?
Yeah.
9 ball.
He does not see that side of the ball.
I think he's got a piece of this. He can actually cut this in, too. Let's see if I have the other view on the table. That's 3. It's there. It's hard to
Can't
tell.
figure it out,
yeah,
huh?
it's really hard. This is a close shot, and you know what? Taking the amount of time taking him to look at the shot too. So there's a few options that he can do, and I guess he's processing. What's the best outcome for a win here? How can I make a shot and win? I like kicking at it.
I think that's the right move.
Yeah, he's going to leave him a shot, a piece of it, unless he gets fortunate. Or, you know what? I like shooting at this because he had, you know what? He's seen a lot more of the ball than we thought, and he left him a shot, I believe. He's got he looked at a rail first shot. That's a real tough shot because he's coming in steep. You have to hit that perfect.
I think he's just trying to see if he can kick it because I don't think he has. He doesn't have. At best, he's got like somewhere between 2 and 3, the second and third diamond there, and
he can jump this too.
He could, yeah. That's just what he's doing.
That is what he's doing. He's going to the air. This is tough too because you got to really control the cue ball. The 2 goes flying. The 1 ball goes flying off the table. It's a foul or the cue ball. He had to hit it real good.
Hit it real good. But does it line up? Ooh, almost.
Well, still he's in trouble with that kick. So I like. Well, it wasn't a kick with that jump. Every jump, I'm not a huge fan of it always going to the air for a lot of these shots.
No, that's nice.
Yeah, I really like
I played safe. It busted open.
kicking, 1, 2, 3 rails, whatever it takes, and sliding off balls and trying to move them around. And it seems a lot of good things happen when you know how to kick with the speed. Jumping, you make it, and it's spectacular. And it works a lot, and some guys kick really, really well, or jump really well. But for the most part, I think you sell out. Beautiful kick shot. Oh, a nice kick shot, but he left the game wide open with that 9 ball hanging in the pocket. Darren's going to call a 9 ball. Just watch a scratch off the 6. And there we go, folks. A huge mistake, and we're going to bring Darren up to 9-7. Yeah, he didn't expect that. And I guess everybody didn't really see that coming too much. But the 9 ball was hanging in the pocket. Well, for that game, you know, we had some jump shots, some kick shots, and a little safety battle going. And they were playing a dangerous game with that 9-ball sitting up in the corner. And that's exactly made for quick work of that rack. Maybe this rack will...
You have an update?
Yeah, 9-7, I told Alan. He's doing a little...
Working in the background.
Working in the background. We'll get that. A real nice break there. Unfortunately, nothing went. And it leaves control of the table to Waleed with a pretty nice spread on the table and an opportunity to play safe and gain control of the table. Looks like that chain match is real tight too. It's a 6-7. So that gives him an opportunity to easily swing at a rail and kick, or recommend jumping too close. I mean, really nice kick with nice speed, and it rewarded him for a good kick on the right side of the ball, and nice things happen. He blocked him out, and he leaves him with a on the rail jump shot with an opportunity to make the one, and the cue ball is going to float down to the short rail. But it's a do or die shot, I feel. If he shoots this, he misses it, there's no control of the one ball. You have no idea where it's going to go. And everything's spread out wide. You're really not, you're flipping a coin on this to say, I'm going to make it and run out. Or it's like make it, run out, sell out, or hope to get lucky if you don't miss it. You know, there's
that's any time when anyone's on the table.
not when you're. If he kicks at this, there's a little more control on where those balls are going. Right now, this is like do or die. You know, he's.
It is, but I mean, where would you kick right now?
Above the side pocket. What is that? The 6 ball?
Yeah, you. Okay, so should you
One
do
rail.
that? Should you do that? You're only gonna push the one ball towards the 6.
Or
You
the
mean-
9.
Right.
Right, and possibly up by the 5.
Yeah, but the cue ball comes down with it. Like.
Yeah, you could scratch. You know, there's a few
There's
things. You have to be at the table, but I think there's a better opportunity to not. You're shooting at this, and you're going to shoot it.
Are you personally not comfortable with the jump shot?
I can jump really
No.
good. I just don't like.
I didn't say can you. I understand that you
Yeah.
can jump, but are you more comfortable at this point? You're saying you'd rather kick.
I think better things happen when you kick at it. Wow, look at that.
Is that?
See you later, alligator. And, folks, there you have it.
That's the
Darren
final.
Appleton, and we'll continue this conversation of me not liking jump shots, I guess, and liking the art of going 2 or 3 rails and kicking at balls. But that's for another time.
Absolutely.
Right now, I'm going to
turn it over to.
turn it over to Al, and he's going to give you an update on who's coming up next, and he's going to thank you for some of our sponsors and do what he does. We're a wrap there, Al. Thank you for having me. Snook, once again, it's been great. Audience, thank you very much for the opportunity.
Absolutely.
Sorry,
See you
guys. I
later.
was just off to the side talking to Brandon Shaw.
You can update the score. We can.
I will do that.
Thank you, everybody. I'll be back
Okay,
shortly.
guys. Thank you. All right, as that comes to an end, let me just end this recording here so we can officially put this one in the bag. So to say, we want to make sure we thank some of the sponsors along the way before I end it here. Of course, MolinariGlove.com, Mr. Ira Lee. Check out MolinariGlove.com. Do me a favor, guys, please. Of course, Aramis, Simona's Cloth, AZ Billiards, Joe Tucker. Everybody out there that's behind the scenes, you know who you are. We want to thank you from the booth. And we'll be right back with another match. I just want to see